Small cameras have come a long way. I remember when vlogging meant carrying around something the size of a brick. But now we have cameras like the DJI Osmo Pocket 3. It's tiny, sleek, and somehow manages to pack features that only full-size cameras could handle a few years ago. First off, the design. This thing is unbelievably compact. You can literally fit it in your pocket, and it's light enough that you almost forget you're carrying it. But don't let its size fool you. The build feels premium with a solid metal frame that's durable without being heavy. It's the kind of design that instantly tells you it belongs in your pocket for everyday shooting. The real magic happens when you power it on. The Osmo Pocket 3 features a 1-inch CMOS sensor, which is a big deal for a camera this small. You're getting significantly better low-light performance, cleaner images, and richer colors compared to previous iterations. And the 4K video at up to 120 frames per second? That's crazy for something you can hold in one hand. You can capture ultra-smooth slow motion that looks cinematic without needing a massive setup. Stabilization has always been DJI's strong suit, and the 3-axis gimbal here is top-notch. Walking, running, even riding a bike, the footage stays silky smooth. There's almost no need for post-production stabilization, which is a huge time saver. And for vloggers, this means you can focus more on content than worrying about shaky footage. Autofocus and tracking are also way smarter now. Face tracking and object tracking feel like they're reading your mind. Point at someone or something, and the camera keeps them sharp and centered effortlessly. It's not perfect every time, but it's surprisingly accurate given how small this camera is. For vloggers, there's also a built-in screen. It's tiny, but it's surprisingly usable. You can frame your shots, check exposure, and see what's in focus without relying solely on a phone app. And if you do want more control, the DJI Mimo app is great. It expands your options for color grading, time-lapse, motion lapses, and even custom movement patterns. Audio is another area where DJI has stepped up. While you won't get full professional-grade sound, the built-in microphones are good enough for casual vlogs, travel videos, or daily content. For those who need better audio, you can attach external mics via the adapter. Battery life is decent. You'll get a few hours of continuous shooting, which is enough for most day-to-day vlogging, but I wouldn't count on it for extended shoots without bringing a small power bank. The camera charges quickly via USB-C, which is convenient and aligns with modern devices. One of the best things about the Osmo Pocket 3 is versatility. You can shoot cinematic B-roll, vlog your day, or even do creative slow-motion shots. Pair it with DJI's intelligent shooting modes, and suddenly a tiny camera is capable of producing professional-looking footage without the bulk of a traditional rig. Overall, the DJI Osmo Pocket 3 feels like a perfect balance between portability and performance. It's small enough to take anywhere, but powerful enough to satisfy even serious content creators. If you're someone who wants high-quality video in a form factor you can carry everywhere, this is easily one of the most compelling options out there right now. If you want to buy the DJI Osmo Pocket 3, vlogging cameras with 1-inch CMOS and 4K per 120 frames per second vlog camera, 3-axis stabilization, fast focusing, face/object tracking, then please visit the link provided in the description. It's a camera that takes your vlogging game to the next level without weighing you down.